Recently, I've been playing this game whenever I need a short break from whatever I'm doing, right? This is a Celeste kind of mod called Fuji, and it's really fun. I think it has really good level design, um, and it's also really pretty. I think it looks the best out of any um, Celeste Classic mod I've played, and I really like that. So I was wondering, like, how can I make a video about this game that's really short? And the thing is that in the process of speedrunning this game, I have come up with all of my own strategies, basically. I haven't looked up any other runs of the game, so I don't know what the optimal thing to do is in a lot of the levels, or honestly, probably maybe most of them. But, you know, I've just kind of come up with my own way of doing it, which has been really fun. And so I thought the best way that I can show my love for this game, probably, is to actually just like work through those kinds of things, and maybe you'll learn something about Celeste Classic, because, you know, a lot of people, I mean, obviously not like most people have not speedrun Celeste Classic, right? So if I go through Celeste Classic terminology and stuff in the process of showing off the strats I've come up with, then then that'll be interesting. So that's what this video is. It's a Fuji speedrun strats breakdown. So that's kind of what the run looks like. And that's a slow version of it, because my PB is 1 minute 12 seconds. So I'll just walk through each screen, I guess. In Celeste Classic, you can jump, you can wall jump, you can dash in every 8 direction. Okay, the first screen, you dash forward, you jump, you dash forward, then you jump, and you dash diagonally up. That's basically the whole thing. That's the fastest way I've found to do this. On screen 2, you just dash forward. It's pretty self-explanatory. It uses the like grace period when dashing to jump when you're not even on the ground, which is pretty cool. It's not that exciting. This room, originally, I was doing like this, where I would go up that way. But what I've found is that it's a little bit faster to go up this way, because when you collect those jelly-filled donuts, they restore your dash, so you can go all the way up to the top of the screen that way. This screen I haven't really found a great way for. What I'm doing now is I wall jump off here, dash up here, and then I dash into the top of this wall so that I can wall jump off of it. So you'll see there, well, I didn't get it, but I'm trying to wall jump. So if I just dash, I don't make it to the top of the screen. But if I wall jump off of the wall, then I get enough height. And it's a little bit it's a little bit difficult to do every time, but it's much faster than every other way I've found. So I'll try and do it here. I missed it again. Yeah, it's tricky. There we go, I got it there. This one, it's a diagonal dash down and then into the spring. It's pretty simple. This level has a little bit of explaining to do. When you go through these clouds, I think it depends on like your position slightly. Like, there are ways that you can like not get it. But basically, when you go through these clouds, it restores your dash. So all I'm doing is I'm jumping off of the clouds, getting my dash back, and then going up. On this screen, I do something cool called a spike clip. I diagonally dash into these spikes, and the collision doesn't get me at first, so I can jump off of them. And then I do a spike jump, which is a little bit complicated, but basically you can jump off of spikes because of the amount of pixels you move in one frame is like enough that it lets you not get hit by the spikes sometimes. This screen's really simple. I haven't really found a fast way to do it. This screen's really interesting. So you can't jump off of the spikes just whenever. You need to have something called parity. Parity is basically like the pixel that you're on when you move forward 2 pixels. It's kind of weird, but basically you can get parity by doing one of 2 things. You either touch a wall or you empty dash. So if you touch a wall and then empty dash, that I think it undoes the parity. So you'll no longer have it. Yeah. But if you touch a wall and then you can jump off of spikes sometimes, it's pretty cool. So what I do in this room is I go touch that wall, and then I collect that and go up. The reason you have to touch the wall instead of empty dashing is because the jelly-filled donut flies away if you dash. So you can't dash in that room. This one's pretty simple. You just dash around a bunch. Chest room's pretty simple. You just get the chest to get the double dash. And then all of these rooms are honestly pretty simple. I just do them in a pretty straightforward way. This one I don't even really have like a solution for that's fastest. But yeah, this room again, like nothing interesting. In this one it's kind of interesting because I'm diagonal dashing up, wall jumping, and then up dashing. It's still not that interesting. But now that I've walked through it, let's see what it looks like at full speed. So here we go. I'm gonna try to do it at full speed here. But I've had a lot of fun playing Fuji because all of the levels are kind of like easier than normal Celeste. Like for the most part they're easier. And you can see this like is hard. But I find normal Celeste a little bit tricky to do the like strats for. Which, you know, might be better designed, that there's like tiers of skill in Celeste, whereas this one, like, it feels like all of the things are pretty easy to do, or next to impossible. There are some things I've like theorized, but I can't get. Some like spike clips that I just can't do consistently. But yeah, I don't know, I've been having a lot of fun playing Fuji. I didn't just want to post a PB of the game because, like, I don't know. Will any PB feel like it's significant enough? I don't know. So I thought I'd just talk through the game a bit. And, yeah, other than Celeste and Celeste 2, I don't think I'm going to play any more Celeste games on the channel. Because those are the 2 remaining official Celeste games, so I obviously want to play those. And yeah, I don't want to just play a bunch of Celeste mods. It feels a bit lazy, but this is a really fun one, so I had to give it a spotlight.